Alrighty here, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today with another video. This time around we're actually going to be taking everything over to our main base that we want to take on over, and we're going to start building an automatic farm. The reason I want to do that is so I can start getting some production going with that. But what I'm going to end up doing here is transferring what I can over into all these chests that I don't want. And some of these things I'm also just going to throw into the lava as well. So now we'll just keep the gold over here. Rotten flesh, that's fine. We'll actually keep the fence here. One of the things I have never tried but always wanted to try was automatic farms. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do here in this video and probably the next few to come. The reason for that is just because I'm not really that good with redstone, in all honesty. So I'm going to attempt it. I'm not saying it's going to be any good or I'm going to succeed, but we're going to try. So I am going to keep some of these fences here. I want to keep some of this just in case. I'm going to throw that into the fire. And then these glow berries, I don't know how else even do they work. Melon seeds, okay. Throw a tag up in here. So we're going to keep like, oops, all of our excess ores over here for now. I'm going to keep the seeds on me again. I'm going to try to get rid of some of this stuff here. I am going to just bring all of my redstone over there. And then I'm going to grab these as well. I think I need those for sticky pistons. Again, I'm going to try to trash some of this stuff too, so I don't have to really worry about it. I will go through these chests at some other point as well. Kind of organize everything a little bit better here. I'll take some of that. Seeds I have as well. And then I might just build it with some of this since I got it from the mines anyways. Why not try to utilize it? And if I ever want to, I can go right back down here. Let's go with that for now. That should work for me. Now I should be able to drop this into lava from up here if I'm not mistaken. I think there is a spot for that up here. It's gonna be close, but that's fine. We'll still drop it right here, just because. Ooh, I almost ran off the edge there. Thankfully, I already have a shovel made on up as well, so we're good there. Like I said, I am gonna be following a video, so you're probably gonna hear part of it. Just because, again, like I said, I am not good with redstone, so hopefully I have everything I need. I know I need at least one repeater and a bunch of redstone, and then a few sticky pistons, so I'll have to figure out how to build that. I knew I needed the iron as well. So what we're going to end up doing is getting on over to our house. We'll probably sleep a little bit, and then we're going to find a location for that. Then we're going to start building it. Hopefully we can lay down the majority of the foundation in this video, and then in the next one, the goal would be to have a fully functioning farm. At least for one. And what I'm going to end up doing is, once I make one, I'm going to make another like that, and then I'm going to make another, and we're just going to have a big production of stuff going. For me, it's go big or go home. I'm gonna have every single one having their own little bit of a farm. It's just something I just always do. And like I said before, I'm gonna have a villager like section right here, so I'm gonna have to figure out where I want this farm exactly to go and how much room I really need for all of that. So before it gets dark here, let's figure this out. What I might actually do is I might improvise here, and I might have an underground tunnel going over to a villager area. And I might just leave this open for the farm, and we might just connect this to maybe an underground base to storage. I might do that instead, because I think utilizing this area will be beneficial. I think personally we'll just have to block this on off, which might be a little annoying to do, but that'll give me a reason to at least block it on off. So before it fully gets dark here, I'm gonna try to mine some of this, or not mine, shovel some of this out of here. We're just probably gonna be doing a lot of work covering stuff up here, so. Which means, yeah, building that underground little base might be a little complicated over here, but it's fine. Whatever we get for dirt, we can at least transfer over there, so. It's fully dark out here. We got 2 skellies on that, so. I hear lava underneath me there too, so that's not good. So we're safe now. We'll go back in this in a minute. But now we've made our way back into it, so that's nice. I think that's gonna be the move though, is doing it over there. Because I think if do I want to do it over there, or do I just want to leave it in this little area? There might be enough room in this area. So what I might just do is clear out a bunch of this stuff here. At some point, regardless, I am going to be covering all that in, so. And we are going to knock out a bunch of this here. And then basically I'll just build up or dig into the ground. And what I might just do is I might start on this level here, and then as we go down I'm going to dig. And then that way I can fill in this gap later on, like I said. So I'll kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone like that, because I'd rather have that all be in flatland there rather than concaved in. We're definitely going to have to make some more shovels at some point, and we're going to use iron for that. And if I have to go back down, I can and get more iron, but this should be far enough over. We went through our whole shovel there. And I'll do this in sections. I'll definitely just, for now, make it so I have enough room for the first one, and then as we go to the second one, we'll do the same thing. Knock it on out, and then we'll make it look nice down the side as well. And then we'll kind of figure things out as we go. I'm not gonna commit fully to anything just yet because I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. So, I would like an iron shovel, please. Oops. But yeah, like I said, we'll utilize the grass and fill in this gap for sure where it drops down, and then we'll fill that in and just kind of connect it all nicely. But I think this will kind of be where I started off, so. So this should be way more than enough here. But yeah, I'm gonna go through to this, make it look all nice and pretty. And then we'll start with our first layer, and then we'll dig down as we go through everything here. So. And I might end up going through a decent amount of shovels here, but we'll find out as we go on. Just like that, we were fine. But what I'm gonna end up doing here is I hate holding on to flowers right away, just because I feel like I never use them. So we're gonna knock out this. I'll drop some of the dirt in a few of those spots. I didn't even hold on to the dirt for a later video. Actually, I might just throw it in our chest right away. When I play with Maya, I know she'll like the flowers, so gotta get her on her Switch, or at least buy the game now, or I top on my PlayStation and stuff like that, or my PC if I felt like doing my PC. That might even be better, to be honest. So we ran out of that shovel, but we're almost done with that area. Super, super nice. Bunch of stacks of dirt already, so that's good. Like I said, just gonna clear this out, and then we're gonna follow a YouTube video here. And then at some point when I go in and actually, utilize this house, we'll make it look really nice. Oh, I already got a bunch of seeds in here too, which is nice. Where did I put the extra dirt? Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna sort this out a little bit better here. I can tell you right now, all the dirt's gonna go right up to the top here, so. And boom. And then I'm also gonna drop in some of these flowers, and for now, a few of the seeds, just to kind of keep it in a nice situation. And now we're gonna make one more shovel quick. Not trying to make too many shovels right away because I do want my iron for whatever I need them for. And then we will start working on what we need to work on. I am gonna have to make a bucket at some point too, so sorry, that's gonna bother me if I don't do that now. Start by picking up whatever I can here. So I'm sure Maya won't mind it if I pick up all these flowers for sure later. If I go quiet, guys, I do apologize. I get in the zone. I need to really just start streaming all this. That would make it so much easier for me because when I'm reading the chat, I'm able to interact more. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to start doing to make these videos a little more entertaining. At least I know I get quiet, but it's just I get like super focused when I play games. Like I get in the zone. So sometimes when I don't have a chat or other people on, it's a little bit harder for me to fully talk. If that makes sense. So that'll roughly be the base right there. We'll go collect everything here. And I will be doing some more mining down here as well, but we'll start with the general, like rough spot of where I want the stuff. But yeah, and then what I'll do here is like boom, boom, and we'll kind of just fill her all in and make it look nice from there. That way, we're utilizing really everything that we do here. And it might be a little tedious for the way to do all this, but I think all in all, when it comes to it, it's really worth it for me because, like I said, I can make a tunnel over and do all sorts of things, and then I can have this blocked off. Which will be nice because I can make it look more realistic in a sense. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up this video here after I send my girlfriend back real quick. It's already been 8 minutes, dang. Cooking already. Pull up this video, and then I am going to start building that. So we're gonna get rid of some of this dirt real quick because I have a ton of it, and then I have a few more seeds. We'll get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of all these flowers because I don't need these flowers in my inventory right now. Got one stick. Let's see what he says here. So I start by making an 8x3 area. We'll just start with that. We're gonna go one step at a time here. And it's almost nighttime already, but that's fine. I'll at least get the 8x3 dug up here. We're gonna start it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to clear out this. And if I'm not mistaken from what I was watching earlier, I am going to have to clear out this middle layer as well. And we will head back inside and sleep real quick. That's the only thing I hate about doing this stuff is like having to sleep at night. I wish I could change like the time of day to like 20 if I could, or I don't even know if that's possible, but yeah. It's gonna be my first attempt at making an automatic farm too. I've never been good with redstone, so. So I am gonna need to make sticky pistons, so we're gonna have to figure that out. So, probably gonna need some wood here. And I know I need slime. What else do I need? Please tell me I have cobblestone on me here. I didn't grab any when I was over there, so. Well, I'm gonna have to run over there and grab cobblestone, probably. I know I have a decent chunk of it, so we'll just have to run over there quick. Sorry, guys. Should have probably looked at that before heading up. But we're gonna have to make some pistons and then make them into sticky pistons from there, so. But I only need 8 from the sounds of it, so we'll just start with that. Make our way over there quick. Now these will definitely be 30-minute videos here. They might extend a little bit longer because, like I said, I get into it. When I get into it, I don't want to hop off. It sucks on days where I have to go to work, but I set myself up, I think, in a reasonable manner to when I do record. I give myself a time limit, and I'm not just spending a lot of time. Like if I were to stream these would be 2 to 3 hour streams, and I would end up doing them on Twitch, so then it's an easy, I can like upload straight from Twitch to YouTube, and it always makes it easy when I do that. That's one of the benefits of Twitch, like doing it from here on YouTube. I don't know, whoa, how to fully do it. Hold up. Will this spot drop me down to exactly where I've been? I think it does. Yeah, it does. I can see where my shit's at down there. That's dope. I was trying to figure out where that was at, but it's right over here. Cool. So it's not too far from my base at all. Like you look, you go right over this hill and it's right here. Yeah, that's dope, dude. I'm pretty sure that does at least. I might have to mess around and just attempt to go down there one time like that. Because if that's the case, I might just end up straight up coming out of my little hut, running up, dropping down, rather than going through all the crap down there. So I need that. Oh, my cobblestone. What did I just do? I'm gonna pump that. Yep, we're gonna go back now, make a few more of those pistons, make them into sticky pistons. I need to make repeaters as well. So I'm gonna get the pistons repeaters made, and then I'll figure out kind of which way I need to start building it. I'm hoping this works because it'd be really cool if it does. I would quite enjoy that a lot. Especially if I can just click on the lever and it'll just automatically dispense it down. That'd be so nice. Well, we made it back and we're halfway through the day already. That's what happens when you forget stuff like an idiot. But yeah, I think I'll still make a villager farm right here, and then we'll just somehow connect it over to the actual little bit of farm. Okay, so then, where was that? How much is it? Oh, and I gotta have a chest. Okay, so we'll have to make some chests at some point too. Where were the pistons at? Oh, it was under here. So I made one of them. There. Okay, so there's 8. And there's 8. Okay. And then repeaters. Now, how do I make a repeater here? Where is it even? Does it not let us do it on survival? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Does this make stone then? Pretty sure it does. So we're gonna have to do that. So we need 3 of that. So in the meantime, let's and then we need to make a redstone torch, but I know for a fact I need to make sticks. 21 there. And then let's make 10 to start here. Right. No, we'll have to make 16. So 2, 3. And then we need a bunch of stone here. So I'm gonna need at least 9 of these. I know for a fact. So we just got a little more to go. Hopper wise, I'm gonna need 8 as well. So if I'm able to get ahead on these, well, those are too. Do I have extra chest made or no? I'm gonna need a little bit more wood here. And then start with 10 there quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, big chest at the end of it, which will be nice. Okay, so here's what we got. And this will be all the parts I still need here as well. So we got 8 hoppers, we got that. We got our repeaters in the works. Just gonna ooh, I need that. So I'm super low on iron now. And then we got stone. I need torches here as well. Okay. So we got that. It's just extra building stuff right now. Gravel just in case we need it, I guess. I'm not gonna waste any more of my coal on that. Should have enough now to make. The hell? The rest of our. We're just gonna say screw it and take all 10. Okay. So we got those. We got the hoppers and the sticky pistons. Next, if I do I have enough sticks made? Let's make a few more sticks here. We are going to make iron. So we're gonna go to sleep here quick in the game, and then we'll probably call it here for the video, and then we'll pick it right on up in the next one with more of the same thing. Wish I was a little bit further for you guys already, but Stupid setback on my part, but we'll see you in the next one.